Hello there, so as some of you may know, I've been doing quite a lot of commentaries recently, so today I thought I'd do a video that's a bit closer to home. It's basically just something that has me a bit shooketh. And it is, of course, the Walkers Choose Me or Lose Me promotion. And before any of you call me out for a stupid video idea, I actually did a poll on Twitter, so the only person here that's at fault is you for not voting.
Follow me, link in description.
So essentially today we're going to be doing a taste test of 3 new flavours of crisps, because I saw a video by PewDiePie in which he tasted whiskey and thought that it might get views. But before we get into it, I'm going to explain the Choose Me or Lose Me incentive. Essentially, it puts 3 classic Walker's flavours against 3 flavours from the rest of the world, where I think it's called Lay's. So we have salt and vinegar versus the Australian lime and black pepper, smoky bacon versus the US's bacon and cheddar, and prawn cocktail versus the Spanish paprika. Essentially, they're giving us a choice to vote for the one we like the most out of each pair, and then we gain one and lose one. But it's a bit of a controversial decision, because these are classic flavours. So today I'm going to tell you which one to vote for. First, I'm going to be comparing salt and vinegar and lime and black pepper, simply because lime and black pepper seems the most appropriate for me. I like crisps with black pepper on them. Also, 22 pack. I've got a bit overkill. Here's the salt and vinegar. We're just gonna describe it. Salt and vinegar is seen as one of the classic 3, alongside ready salted and cheese and onion. And you can see why it's a very unique flavour. Most crisp companies have their own version of the salt and vinegar. And I would say I prefer the other ones. Like, I prefer Tyrrells and kettle chips, simply because I'm middle class. But for me, it wouldn't be the end of the world if we lost salt and vinegar. So let's try lime and black pepper. I don't like how the packet looks. It looks like fucking vomit. Opening crisps with one hand is a lot harder than you think, boys. They smell fairly neutral. I mean, I'm definitely getting the black pepper there. That's very limey. That's a lot of lime. Gotta say, I'm a bit disappointed by this. Simply because it's too much lime. It's too strong. I like the little black pepper aftertaste, but it just hits you. It's like I've just done a fucking tequila shot. I can safely say, actually, after having a few, they're starting to grow on me. But at the same time, I am someone who does like a black pepper crisp, so I can't see this one being popular overall. But I'm gonna vote for it simply because I prefer it to salt and vinegar, which is probably quite a controversial claim, actually. Now, we're going to move on to prawn cocktail versus paprika, simply because prawn cocktail is one of my favourites, and I've had paprika before, and it's not quite as good for me. It doesn't have enough. Can't really fault it, actually. I'm going to have another one. There's a very Moorish quality about prawn cocktail, and I don't think other crisp companies get it just as right, in my opinion. It's a tough act to follow. Let's see if paprika can do it. I think I look really cool when I'm doing that. In editing, I'm going to look like a fucking retard. I like the colour. The colour's nice. I can't fault the flavour, but to me it doesn't really taste like paprika. I remember first having this crisp and going, oh my god, paprika's great, and then putting paprika on chicken, and it didn't really add that much. I can see why people like it though. It's like a casual man's prawn cocktail. Again, they've matched it up very well. But this time I'm gonna have to give it to prawn cocktail because it's one of my favourites, so I'm obviously gonna be biased. But at the end of the day, we have Walker's paprika anyway. We've got that Walker's Max paprika, which are better than these. And we're gonna end this video with probably my least favourite of the selection. But hopefully I don't come across anyone later today after eating at least 2 of the smoky bacon crisps, because they'll smell my breath and probably want to kill themselves. It's just not for me. In my opinion, it just does not taste like bacon. It just tastes of mystery smoky meat. And even then, after having a packet of these, my stomach burns, which is just, it's not a good sign. But let's be honest, bacon and cheddar doesn't seem like an alternative to that. I like the seasoning. Now, I'm not a massive fan of a cheesy crisp, but I've got to say I probably prefer this to smoky bacon because it's a little more subtle. But I actually enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I would. But now I've had a few, the cheese is starting to overpower the general flavour. Do I think I'm a fucking food critic? No one's gonna care. It's not awful, like it doesn't taste like absolute dog shit. So I'd probably rarely pick it, but then again, I'd probably never pick smoky bacon. So that one doesn't really matter to me. So yeah, in conclusion, capitalism's pretty good, actually. My favourite of them has probably been the lime and black pepper. I've got a few more of these in the bag now, which I can enjoy. But I think change is good. I hope at least one of them is changed. I mean, preferably smoky bacon, so I never have to smell that on someone else's fucking breath. But I'd also like to say that commentaries will be making a return. This was just a little one-off. And with that being said, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please do leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new or have not done so already, and I'll catch you next time.